Welcome back to Prison Architect. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. Um, so, trying to think kind of where we left off. I think we just had intake, and things should be in pretty decent shape, for the most part. We'll just need to kind of keep monitoring the situation. Um, One thing I might consider trying to do is so the road gate supposedly can have a servo, but, well, actually, does it go right there? I think maybe it goes right there. Somebody said it has to be attached to a regular wall. Maybe I was trying to attach it like to the road gate itself, but if I put it there, maybe it does the trick. So let's do this. Let's run some electrical out like that, and let's test this theory. So once that's done, we'll install the servo and see if we can't get this thing automated, y'all. Because wouldn't that be something? See, like that guy came down here, he wanted to go in, but the door wasn't open, so now he's going to go all the way around. And why? Why? Just wait. I mean, seriously, guys. So I will go ahead and point out my wife tested positive for COVID. I'm pretty sure I've got it, but we only had one test left in the house. So we used it on our daughter who said she wasn't feeling well. She's negative. But now we're pretty sure that I'm positive, but I don't have a test to confirm it. But I mean, for the last several days, I haven't been like tired or anything, but I pretty much felt like I've got a head cold. So my throat's going to bother me, or like my voice is going to, I'm sure it sounds terrible. In my head, it sounds terrible. So anyway, apologies for that, and it'll probably be like that for the next few episodes, because for the last few days, I haven't been recording. And so now I'm kind of trying to play a little bit of catch up, so I'm going to have to get a few done today with scratchy voice engaged. All right, so we're getting close to that being done, so let's go ahead and drop the old door servo on here now. Once that's installed, we can... oh, we need to do a shakedown. Let's get that started. So, odd numbered day, it's about 3 o'clock, kick off the old shakedown. Then we'll start doing some tunnel searches later in the episode. So this is automated now, right? How did I do that? I set it for fill to capacity. That's right. And then I just turned off everything else. I mean, I don't know why I didn't figure that out earlier. Uh-oh. Get in there. Okay. But, yeah, I mean, my wife had very mild symptoms. I'm having pretty mild symptoms, assuming that I do have COVID. We ordered the tests or whatever from the government website that they're supposed to mail like 4 to every household. But, I mean, it's probably going to be several weeks before we get those, I would imagine. By that point, it won't really matter. So, I'm pretty much in quarantine anyway because I work from home. So, all I have to do is basically avoid taking my kids places where I've got to go in. As long as they are healthy and not exhibiting any symptoms or whatever, I'm okay with still keeping them in school. There is a bug going around the school. So I feel a little bit guilty about sending them, frankly. But like one of them is showing no symptoms whatsoever, and the other one, um, we tested and is negative. So, and they've both been vaccinated, and they're wearing masks at school, and it's a private school, so it's not like there's 60 kids cranked into one little classroom. I mean, there's, I think, 13 kids in my daughter's class, and they do a pretty good job of spacing them out or whatever. So there's that. Plus, well, anyway, they've been vaccinated. We've been vaccinated. Feel like we're doing our part. So I don't even know how my wife or I would have gotten it. All right, so there's my servo. It says requires electricity, but dang it, ran it to the wrong part again. So let's go ahead and connect this right there. And see how that works. Well, we need electricity there first. So I'm actually kind of surprised that I made it this far without getting COVID in a way. Just because, I mean, it seems like everybody's gotten it. But with this latest variant, it seems like it's more potent as far as getting through vaccinations and immunity or whatever. But the good news is, at least, that it's pretty mild symptoms. So that's good. Can he install it? Yeah, he can install it from right there. So now, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Okay, so he's going to drop that off. He's going to pull up to the gate. Naturally, the guard's going to be right there. But it looks like it's going to open on its own. Let's keep an eye on this. Uh-oh. I saw the guard thing pop up. He's injured. Exhausted. What is he? Oh, he's putting out laundry. I don't see any guards that have been roughed up. This guy is still here. Man, I want to get rid of him. He's got a long sentence. See, this is where we need max security. Well, I don't... Oh. What's going on here? A little bit of violence over there, it looked like. But okay, let's watch this again. I want to see this gate open without a guard being right there at the time that it opens, just to make sure it's working. Boom. Success. All right, so let's go ahead and actually just let it run for a minute. Now what we need to do is run power like that. And that. And that. Let's get that done. Then we'll go back in with the servos later. Oh, we need to do a tunnel search. In fact, let's go ahead and just get the door servos queued up too. Not going to hurt anything. Boom. And thank you to whoever pointed that out to just like get me to not give up on it, essentially, because I had pretty much given up on it. But it's because I wasn't trying to attach it to the right spot. I was trying to attach it to like the column there. Is it a column or a pillar? What's the difference? I think a column is attached to two things. Like basically it's sitting on the ground and there's something on top of it. A pillar is just something that sticks up into the sky, right? Somebody look that up. Because it's very important. Uh-oh. Our dog is sniffing out a tunnel over here. Why are we stuck with the tunnel search still going? Stop tunnel search. Boys. Okay. So it'll be nice when we have all of those installed because then... Wait, I don't need them on this side. What a moron. Can I... Yeah, let's undo... I want to undo... Yeah. It's okay if they put the electrical out there. Whatever. Man. Someone is trying to dig a tunnel, so we're going to have to do another tunnel search here. That's no bueno. Let's do one at... Actually, let's wait until morning, maybe. You know what? No. If there's a tunnel search, we're going to try and find it. If there's a tunnel being dug, I mean, we're going to try and find it. Oh, man, I'm hungry. It just hit me. I forgot to eat breakfast. It was hectic this morning getting the kids up and ready for school. It's Friday for me, so my... No, it's not even Friday for me. Oh, man. I'm a train wreck. It's Thursday. You know why I thought it was Friday? Because my daughter came down, and she usually has spelling tests on Friday. So we always, like, go over the spelling words, you know, as sort of a, you know, dry run to make sure she knows them all. Which we did this morning. We don't usually do that if it's not Friday. So I was thinking it was Friday. And now it really hurts to know that it's not, because that means, like, I still have a whole nother day of work to do tomorrow. Bummer. Isn't that the worst? No, it's not the worst. The worst is when it feels like Friday and it's like Tuesday because you had a long weekend or something weird that makes it feel off for whatever reason. Those are the worst. And it's usually something that happens that usually happens on Friday that makes you, like, that tricks you into not realizing what day it is. And then once you think about it, it's like, oh man, it's Tuesday. Then the old motivation bug kicks in, and it's like, I really don't want to be here right now, because now I know I've got to do this for another 3 days, and I was thinking I only needed to do it for like another 3 hours. Ugh. Although, they say, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Right? How are we doing for morale? 88. It's pretty good. All right, we're going to need to do another tunnel search. Let's go ahead and kick one off now. I'm hoping that we can get this done before intake. And it'd be nice if we could find it before intake. There's probably one down around here somewhere. Because I think they sniffed out flags there. Although this guy sniffed one out like over here somewhere. It's kind of weird. Or maybe it was over here. Which could be, like, if they're coming out of here and going, like, if he went out this way and was like, oh no, I don't want to go that way. I don't know. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense now that I wrap my mind around it. If that was over here, it would have come from straight down here, and then we'd be seeing that flag here, not over this way. Whoops. So, anyway. How's our servo? Servo is installed. Connect. Yeah, let's do it there. Boom. So that's done. All right, money situation. I like this number right here. Love it. And we've already got our land. Oh, notebook page. Prisoners sometimes belong to gangs. Gang members get a tattoo, which is a katakana symbol. Katakana, whatever. It's a symbol. Stronger outline equals higher rated member. Sometimes prisoners belong to a gang when they arrive. Sometimes they join a gang. Rival gangs fight more. And they always fight in groups. 4 or 5 members will automatically attack a lone member of a rival gang. Player can use prisoner transfers to move gang members as they wish. Close together, the gang strengthens. Nearby inmates join out of fear, and they become bolder. However, less day-to-day problems. Separate, gang members slowly lose allegiance to their gang. However, lone members are attacked in a cycle of revenge attacks. What is this? I don't know what that word is. Whatever. So we learned something about gangs today. I don't pay much attention to gangs, admittedly. Oh, whoa. Whoa, guys. We did not check. Wait. Well, okay. So we've got intake coming in an hour. Let's do a quick run through of the people here looking for snitches and ex-law enforcement. So I don't see any on that row. We'll do it while everybody is still in bed. Gang member. See, he's got like a bird tattoo on his face. That guy has a bird tattoo. That's how that starts. I don't see any other bird tattoos. Let's be on the lookout for the bird gang. The flock. That's what they call themselves. It's really intimidating. Oh no, here comes the flock. We better get the flock out of here. Flock you. I'm about to flock you up. That was flocking ridiculous. Ay. I can't stop myself. Sorry. Are these guys gang members? Oh, yeah, he's a member of the flock. He's got the bird tattoo on his face. He's probably the leader of the flock. Dumber. Character. Experience. Great. Why don't I see anything about actions? No. See, it says you can transfer them, but how do you do that? Like, do you need a unknown reputation? Whatever. Okay, so we didn't do our morning tunnel search. So after intake, we will do another one. That's the plan. So if anybody was digging tunnels last night, they made a lot of progress because we didn't find them. Although we kept coming into the cell looking for them. I could have just gone in here and looked and just watched to see if there's an inmate. It says that they don't turn over, like they don't toss and turn. If they're digging a tunnel. See, like here. Come on, autosave. Okay, so we got This guy's a gang member. This guy's a gang member, but they're in the skulls. He's not a member of the flock. He's flockless. He's the flockless monster. And then Chapel here, also in the skulls. Skulls. Oh, they got Dumber outnumbered. 3-1. Are they going to rough him up? I don't know. Okay. Let's look at intelligence. Strong. Question mark. Gang member. See, he's a member of the... Is that a gun? Are those guns? Oh, no. Oh, no! What kind of member? Is that the skull? Burgess. I don't know. That could be bad. The skulls are gaining strength. They're going to take down the flock. So who's going to win? The skulls or the flock? Are there any gangs over here? Not seeing any gang members at first glance. It's okay, though. Not a big deal, guys. If they fight each other, whatevs. Just don't kill them. Just rough them up. Send a message. I wonder if the flock, after they rough you up, do they like caw at you like a crow? Or what's the deal there? So, from what we have deduced with our prison design here, this is pretty darn efficient. Uh-oh. What's going on here, guys? Dude. Get over here and help. They're ganging up on him. Dang, they roughed him up. But he took out a couple. And then, who's this guy? Oh, no. Crockett came to the rescue. Why are we so angry, guys? We got some nice grub here for you. That was close. I mean, that was like 4-on-1. Till Crockett rode in and volunteered to take him down. Oh, man, I'm just full of these today. In case you didn't catch that one, Volunteer Crockett, Davy Crockett, was like the most famous Tennessee volunteer. Also, one of the first people to actually die at the Alamo. At the Battle of the Alamo, I should say. Which, if you've never been to San Antonio and seen the Alamo and like gotten the tour, it is remarkable the stupidity of the soldiers that were there. Like, the mistake that they made was just like, oh man, are you kidding? So the Alamo, what most people think of as the Alamo, is just like the church building that they kind of all retreated to as their, the last stand or whatever. But there was a big, area all surrounded by an outer wall. Okay? And so they kind of knew that they were trapped there, and they were outnumbered or whatever. And they were probably going to lose anyway. But what sped it up big time was... who was it they were fighting? Oh my gosh. Mexicans. Right? Anyway, their opponents were firing on the outer wall with cannons or whatever. And they started to do enough damage to that outer wall to where, like, the plan was defend the outer wall for as long as it could hold and then retreat further in. Well, they did that, except when they retreated, had cannons that they were using to shoot back. Well, they left the cannons there with all of the ammunition. Like, they didn't destroy the ammo or anything like that. They just left the cannons there. So, what did the opponents do when they got to the cannons? They turn them around and now fire on where everybody had just retreated to. So it was like, well, that was a mistake. And that completely ended all hopes of survival. I mean, they were pretty much all going to die anyway. But like Davy Crockett was shot, supposedly I think in the head, while defending the outer wall. Like he didn't even retreat to the inside. So, and then another funny story about the Alamo is, or about Davy Crockett. So they had the old TV series. I think Disney actually put it out with Davy Crockett. It was like 3 episodes or whatever, where there's, Davy Crockett goes, one episode, I think he's going down river or what, I don't know. Anyway, the one where he ends up at the Alamo is the last episode. And of course, like my dad's 74 now. And so he was really young when those originally came out. And of course, with nothing else on television, he was obsessed with Davy Crockett. So he's watching Davy Crockett. They go to the Alamo. Let's kick off another tunnel search here. They go to the Alamo, and the movie ends with Davy, like, he's getting attacked, and he's just up on the wall swinging his gun because he's out of bullets or whatever, and it fades out. And it's like playing the Davy Crockett music or whatever. And of course, my dad is like, well, what happened? Did they win? Like, what's going on here? And it's at that point that he got a history lesson. And when you're a young child and you get a history lesson that basically ends with your hero dying, that's usually not going to go well. And that's pretty much what happened. Like, he went hysterical. Like, throwing a temper tantrum, like, no, Davy didn't die. He could never die. Like a kid would do. It'd be like telling a kid who was like, oh man, now what? Why are we having problems in the cafeteria again? Caden, come to the rescue. What is going on in here, guys? It's this guy, Osborne. He needs to go to the... Oh, he got up to max security, and so did this guy. This is bad, because I don't know if we have enough room for them. We've got 4 of them. So what I need to do is I need to actually look at them individually. Can I click on them there? So Hereford still has a long way to go. Venning should come up for a parole hearing here shortly, but the problem is he's probably not going to get parole. So that's those 2. Where were the other 2? I know Dummer's in for a while, but Trin, he's almost out. So I think we're okay for now, but that's getting a little dicey. All right, so my plan for this episode is we'll try and get like maybe to lock up tonight and then call it. It'll be somewhere in the neighborhood of about 35 minutes, and that's about all my voice can handle at the moment. So we will take a break and hopefully be nice and rejuvenated by the next one. Maybe I could have like a hot toddy to help the old vocals a little bit. A hot toddy, in case you're not familiar, is Rock and Rye. Well, so it's rye whiskey, and the one that most people use for it is one called Rock and Rye. It's the brand. And you throw a little bit of honey in there to sweeten it up, and it's basically like adult cough medicine, I guess we'll call it, and a little bit of lemon, So it's actually not that bad of a drink. Like when it comes to the flavor of it or whatever. But the alcohol is kind of trying to numb the throat a little bit, and the honey is soothing it a little bit as well. I'm not really sure what the lemon is there for. Maybe it is strictly for flavor, but I don't know what citric acid would do. Maybe it breaks down mucus. I don't know. But they do work. If you ever have a cold or a cough or whatever, you get you a hot toddy. Oh, man. You'll be up and at 'em in no time. By the way, consult your physician. I'm not a doctor. I know that may come as a surprise, but it might not be the best idea to drink liquor when you're sick. Might not. It might, but it might not. So money is actually jumping up pretty quickly, and I'm liking this. It was 111 just a few moments ago, so that's good. We need to get this traffic out of here, but I think we're all right. Look how far it backs up, because we have so much room for trucks to the north. How much would another expansion be? 160. Man, that would be nutso. I don't even know what you would do with that much space. All right, so let's, as soon as they go to lockup, which I think is 10 o'clock, we'll execute our nighttime tunnel search. I haven't spotted, what is going on here? Oh, that's the guy that I was looking at earlier. Let's actually look at intelligence real quick, just in case I happen to see anything that we might have missed. Okay, so he's in solitary. I was like, wait, what's he doing in there? We got gangs. We got legendary members causing trouble. We're maxed out on bed capacity for our maximum security inmates. But as long as there's not like 3 gang members and a member of the other gang in there, we should be all right. I don't think they're going to kill the guy if he's not a gang member. I don't know. Maybe they would kill him if he doesn't join their gang. That dog handler's name was Pooh. Did you see that? Oh, no. Come on with this, guys. Now this door needs to be opened. That's probably why they got roughed up. What's going on with that? Why can't this door open? Oh, the servo. No. I can't even open the door? Somebody come and repair the servo, please. That's bad news. Why are they just standing out there? Okay, he's gonna... Oh, I gotta open it so he can fix it. Alright, let's stop the tunnel search. It's dragging on. Alright, so servo is repaired. Man, we're experiencing some violence in this episode, but we're also experiencing an influx of cash, which is good. So we'll need to keep watching that and seeing Did that? Okay, yeah, it did save. We want to see that number continue to skyrocket. $19,000 a day is really good. And if that keeps up, we can go ahead and add the guard towers out here, which is probably a good idea. Because if I do that, I won't have to do nearly as many tunnel searches. I just put the guard towers right there on the corner of each cell block or whatever, and there's just nowhere there for them to go when they get out. If they dig a tunnel, we're going to see them as soon as they pop up out of ground, snipe. They don't go for it, and issue resolved. But then we just need to go and actually find whatever tunnel they dug out of. So that shouldn't be that hard if we kind of know where to look based on where the tunnel came out. Or, like, if they come out at night and get sniped, I can immediately see, like, oh, hey, there's nobody in here. What's going on, guys? I actually want to look to see if anybody tosses and turns like they're supposed to. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I'm really looking for there, because it said something about them tossing and turning, and I wonder if that's just... See, like here. I don't even see beds. Whatever, that guy's released. Alright, whatever. That is going to do it for this episode. If you have not done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we'll see y'all next time.